Chef forces a simple woman to cook a complex dish. Unaware she is a Michelin-Star chef, in an upscale Chicago restaurant kitchen, arrogant executive chef Maxwell Richards stares condescendingly at Amelia Hartwell. With a cruel smile, he forces the seemingly inexperienced redhead to prepare a beef Wellington, the most technical dish on his menu. But Maxwell doesn't know what everyone in Europe's culinary world does. Amy Hartwell isn't just any chef. She's culinary royalty hiding in plain sight. Amelia had once commanded the most prestigious kitchen in Paris. Her restaurant, La Toile, earned 3 Michelin stars faster than any establishment in history. But 2 years ago, she walked away, burned out from relentless pressure. Now at 34, she stood in Elevation's kitchen, auburn hair in a simple ponytail, looking nothing like the celebrated chef whose portrait hung in culinary institutes worldwide. "I'm looking for a line cook position," she told the hostess, using her middle name. Amelia was researching a book about rediscovering joy in cooking, working through America's top restaurants incognito. Maxwell Richards barely glanced at her resume. "Experience?" he snapped. "Some formal training in France. Small restaurants mostly." Maxwell scoffed. "We need extra hands for the James Beard dinner tomorrow. You'll prep vegetables. Don't cut yourself." Throughout the morning, Amelia worked quietly, observing. Maxwell berated his staff constantly, taking credit for every successful plate. During lunch service, he criticized her knife technique despite her perfect brunoise. "This isn't some diner kitchen," he sneered. The following day, chaos reigned preparing for the James Beard dinner. "You." Maxwell suddenly pointed at Amelia. "Get over here. We have a VIP table that requested beef Wellington. Let's see what you can do." A hush fell. Everyone knew this was Maxwell's signature dish. "Either you make it perfectly, or you're fired," sous chef Daniel whispered. "He's setting you up to fail." Amelia examined the recipe. Technically correct, but lacking the nuances that elevated good to greatness. As Maxwell walked away smirking, she felt familiar calm. The focus that had earned her those Michelin stars. She began with precision and efficiency. The kitchen staff watched, fascinated by her transformation. Maxwell hovered mockingly, but Amelia remained unfazed. Her hands moved with practiced confidence through each step. "You're going to overcook it," Maxwell stated. "It needs another 20 seconds for a proper Maillard reaction." She replied without looking up. Maxwell blinked, surprised. Uncertainty crossed his face. She prepared the mushroom duxelle. She altered his recipe subtly. Caramelized shallots, fresh thyme, a splash of cognac. The aroma drew appreciative attention. "That's not my recipe," Maxwell interjected tightly. "Consider it an interpretation rather than an improvement." Her hands created an intricate lattice pattern so precise that staff paused to watch. She assembled the Wellington with surgical precision. Perfect layers, no air pockets. When she slid it into the oven, she didn't set a timer. "Aren't you timing it?" Maxwell challenged. "I'll know when it's ready. This one needs 38 minutes. At 37 minutes, Amelia moved toward the oven. "It's ready. You can't possibly know that." She turned to him, polite deference falling away. "The pastry has achieved optimal color. The internal temperature will be precisely 128 degrees, rising to 132 degrees during resting. Perfect medium rare." The kitchen went silent. No one spoke with such authority to Chef Maxwell. She retrieved the Wellington, perfect golden brown. Maxwell stared at his phone, face paling. "Your name is Amelia Hartwell, not Amy. You're Amelia Hartwell of La Toile. 3 Michelin stars." Gasps traveled through the kitchen. "Guilty," Amelia acknowledged. "Though I've been taking a sabbatical." "Why are you here?" Maxwell demanded. "To spy on my techniques? I'm researching a book about American restaurant culture, about finding joy in cooking again." She gestured around. "Though there doesn't seem to be much joy in this particular kitchen." Daniel sliced the Wellington. The cross-section revealed perfection. Crisp pastry, aromatic duxelle, perfect rosy beef. "Monde," Daniel whispered in as the dish left the kitchen. Maxwell finally spoke. "This is absurd. You undermine my authority. Technical skill alone doesn't make exceptional food," Amelia replied. "Your recipes are precise, techniques sound. But there's something missing. Heart. You cook to impress, not to nourish. That's rich coming from someone who abandoned her restaurant." Maxwell shot back. I left precisely because cooking had become about stars and reviews, not joy. Look at your staff. They're terrified, not inspired. The dining room manager burst in. The guests are calling it the best Wellington they've ever tasted. After a long moment, Maxwell made his decision. Miss Hartwell prepared the Wellington. She should take credit. Chef Richards, the best dishes come from collaboration, not competition, Amelia replied. Please inform the guests it was prepared by Chef Richards and his team. Why would you do that? Because this isn't about ego. It's about remembering why we became chefs. Maxwell looked at her differently now. Would you show me how you prepared the duxelle? The humble request transformed the atmosphere. For the next hour, they worked side by side. Amelia demonstrated openly. Maxwell gradually engaged authentically, asking questions, occasionally smiling. 2 weeks later, Amelia stood in Elevation's kitchen for the last time. The atmosphere had changed dramatically, focus and discipline, but also laughter and collaboration. I still can't believe you're leaving, Daniel said. My research here is complete. I have 6 more restaurants to visit. Maxwell approached, more relaxed than ever. Your legacy here will last. Not my legacy, Amelia replied. Just a reminder of what's possible when we cook with both precision and passion. As she left, she heard something rare, Maxwell's genuine laughter as he worked alongside his team, creating something extraordinary together.